Welcome to Jitsu Martial Arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Self-Defense. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Self-Defense, Stripe 1, number 1. Maintaining the mount high swim, maintaining the mount low swim, and maintaining the mount headlock control. So from here, Ms. Jill's gonna roll on his back. I'm gonna go to the mounted position. From here, you can look at my heels. I'm biting his hips with my heels, getting my knees up nice and high. I'm lowering my chest down to minimize his movement. So from here, as I bite his hips, Mr. Jill, he pushes up on me. As he pushes up on me, I'm not trying to sit back. I'm using my legs to push my body forward, to put all the weight of my body on him. So he has to control my weight. From here, as he's getting tired, I'm gonna shift my body, bring my hand to my hip, and I'm gonna push my hand down low, making his hand slide off my shoulder. And as this hand goes out, this hand comes around and repeats the same thing. One more time, he bench presses. I'm here, I'm leaning forward, putting all of my weight on his shoulders. I twist my body, my hand comes down low, palm up. As I push out, I rotate. My right shoulder does the same thing. My hand comes out and rotate. One more time. We're up. Twist my shoulders. My left hand comes to my hip, punches out. My right hand comes to my hip and punches right back out. The next one is the low swim. He hugs my waist with his right arm, and I'm here. As he's pushing me to the side, I base out. He pushes off on my arm. My left hand doesn't have to do anything. My right hand, same thing. I rotate right back out. He does it again. I rotate around and right back out. He switches to the other side. He pushes, one, my arm is in motion, I rotate, get my shoulder back, punches my hand right back out. Again, he pushes, one, I rotate my hand in and right back out. This time, the third one is the headlock control. He pushes me up and he tries to turn to the side and roll, and I get here. From here, I'm gonna cross face, put my fingers to the floor, and I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna crawl using my shoulder to push his face back, putting his shoulder back on the mat. One more time, he bench presses me and he pushes off and he tries to turn. I get my balance, I come right back in here, I get my arm under his neck, I put my hand out and I push and I smash him right back down. Opposite side, he pushes up, he rolls, I headlock him, base my right hand out to the side, crawl my fingers, drive my shoulder to the floor, putting his shoulders back on the mat, and then I level right back out. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Self-Defense, Stripe 1, number 1. Maintaining the mount high swim, maintaining the mount low swim, and maintaining the mount head control. Take your time, watch the video a few times, train safe, train smart. Solo drilling for the high swim mount control. From here, I'm just pretending that I'm on top of somebody. I'm staying centered. I'm up on the balls of my feet, concentrating on keeping my heels right up under my derriere. Okay, my knees nice and tight, my hands out, my chest down. I have my Z position to help me to push forward, even to shift back or shift left and shift right. I have my hands at 1030 and 130 position. So here, my opponent pushes me up. I'm using my body, trying to keep my energy forward to put weight on his or her arms, and then I execute the drill. I pull my left hand back to my hip. I turn my shoulders so that this hand can slip off. I punch this hand through. And then the same thing on this side. And then I'm right back into position. This time again, they pushed me up. I'm doing the opposite this time. I'm twisting, bringing this shoulder back to the 5 o'clock position. Hopefully the hand slides off. Make this very easy to push through. And the left shoulder comes back to 7 o'clock. The hand comes down to the hip, pushes out slow, and down. Chest down, focus to the front. Keep all of your energy down, keeping your opponent in a tight position, minimizing their movement. Take your time, train safe, train smart. Mount control, low swim. Okay, from here, again, I'm in a mounted position. They're trying to get up. They're trying to push me over to the side. I post out, slow their movement down. And from here, while my arm is around the neck or based on the shoulder, hand flat, with a little bit of shoulder control to the jaw, as they push on my right arm or try to grab my right arm, I circle it back and shoot it right between my rib cage and their rib cage, over their shoulder, and right back out and level right back down. Again, they're grabbing my arm, or trying to grab my arm anywhere. We're moving, I swing my hand back, non-stop, and shoot it right back out. You don't want to go slow for them to grab your arms and your arm gets stuck here and you can't base out. So get that movement going, circle, and right back out. You do the same thing on your left side. Solo drilling for low mount, okay? The low swim, okay? Train safe, train smart. Drilling the head hook control from the mount. Again, just like you're doing it with a partner, you have to pretend or see yourself pushing your right shoulder into his or her right shoulder back down to the mat, or your left shoulder pushing his or her left shoulder back down to the mat. So from here, I'm in the mounted position, turning at a little angle. I'm biting with my heels, my chest down, my hands are out. I'm in a stable position. Somehow my opponent pushes up and gets on his or her side. And going this way, that right arm is pushing me over. I want to dive over the right arm and get right around the face and the neck. And then I'm going to start driving my shoulder on top of theirs, crawling my fingers and pushing my shoulder to their shoulder, right down to the mat, and then right back. Again, they bump, they get their right arm through. They're somewhat up on their side. Circle your hand around the head as much as you can, or best you can. Get your hand flat, kick your left hand out. Drive your shoulder in a small angle, forward and across. Then level right back out. Do the same thing to the opposite side. They push, they turn to my left, their right. Regain your balance. Get that headlock. Get your fingers down, shoulder, and drive, crawl, crawl, and airplane out. Take your time, train safe, train smart.